We gotta switch over to Wings. He's going to the Lion's Den, whatever
Gotta
that
see
means.
that. Yeah.
All right, what's the Lion's Den?
Sean Ranklin's Discord. He goes into Sean Ranklin's Discord just unannounced, boop, pops in there, and he discovers a lot of the people that he thought were his friends are in there. And not only that, like one of the guys even calls out a guy. He's like, "You remember Predator? Remember that kid Predator? He donated to you. He modded for you. He loved you." Wings like, "Yeah, he's in here now. He's just muted." like Wings is trying to like tangle with this mob,
is sad.
and he's asking them. He's like, "Why don't you people like me?" And they start airing their grievances. They're like, "Well,
a Festivus to remember."
This one guy pipes up. He says, "Man, I was playing with you. You was my hero. I played with you. I loved you. I donated to you. We was playing Modern Warfare 2, and you said, 'Fuck you. You're dog shit. Remove yourself from my friends list.' And I've hated you ever since." And like each person had like a story. Like one guy was like, He's like, "I donated $500 to you, and then you banned me." And he's like, "You want the money back?" "No, I don't want the money back."
Dude, can I interrupt for that? Thing is why, like you were asking me, hey, would you kick a girl out of the party or whatever? It might sound crazy to some of you, but there are people out there who, like, playing with me would be the highlight of their week. And I take that really responsibly. Like, that weighs heavy on me. That's why I'm nice to people. Like, there's two reasons. One, it means a lot to them. Two, that one little interaction with me will be their permanent impression. It will override all of the online stuff they've ever seen. So don't be a dick. That's critical.
And so this whole Sean Ranklin is one of the clip channels, correct?
The premier clip channel.
The current top
premier clip channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does good work.
He hopped into there, and was this all being streamed? I assume by that
Wings.
Discord or. So Wings streamed all this.
Yes, Wings streamed all of this. Wings streamed himself going in. That's what he was like.
By the way, I like it. As a show, good going, Wings. Oh, yeah. Wings is like, you know what? I'm going to go into the Lion's Den. We're going to live stream. We're going to stream it live. And we're going to have Wings knows what the audience is looking for. He knows why he's hot right now.
Oh, please. You're giving him way too much credit. He stumbled and fell backwards into some entertaining content. That's what happened here.
Were way more people watching that stream than his normal stream?
He went from 250 to almost 1,000.
He's genius.
For real. This wasn't someone fucking with him like paying for.
This isn't 62 IQ. This is 4D chess. He's playing here.
No, it went from 250 that were watching Dark Souls to like 930, I think, was the peak, right around there for the Into the Lion's Den stream.
This is 4D. This is Rooftop Connect 4.
It was.
He's doing his damned. I don't know. You just pick
a
random place and then a board game and put it together. Like underwater backgammon, or it doesn't matter.
It went on for a while with him in there, like arguing with these people who are just random people, you know, who dislike him for whatever reason, and they each take their turn answering his question, which is, "Why do you hate me, and what would it take to get you to stop hating me?" And the guy says, he's like, "All right, my turn. When are you going to get the fucking surgery?" "I donated for the surgery." And he's like, I'm getting it in a week. I'm scheduling it in a week." And they're like, "You said you were getting it scheduled in a week 2 weeks ago, and again a month ago, and again 3 months ago." And he's like, "Well, my sleep schedule's fucked up." "It's been fucked up." "Yeah, but what you don't understand is I need my mama. And look, y'all can make fun of me needing my mama to schedule this all you want. Most people don't even have their mamas to help them out with something like this. I'm lucky." And they all laugh at that, of course. And then it went a little bit further, and this said... This is the one
bariatric clinic that's open from 12 to 12:20 every other Tuesday.
they're like, "You keep saying you're going to quit you're going to quit streaming YouTube right after you get this surgery. How are you going to do that?" And he's like, "Well, I expect to lose 250 pounds by the end of the year." And they're like, "That's absurd. Boogie had this surgery, and he hasn't lost... He didn't lose 250 pounds in 6 months.
And
That's
it was a
crazy.
more effective surgery than the one Wings is planning.
Yeah, and he was a heavier guy, so percentage-wise, he's likely to lose weight faster. He's like, "Well, Boogie most likely cheats." And then they blow up. They're like, "Whoa, Boogie's cheating?" He said, quote, Boogie is cheating on his diet, on his weight loss plan. And so they really sunk their teeth in on that because everybody loves Boogie, right? He's the bastion of positivity. He's a real nice guy. He seems to be fighting through all sorts of complications with the things with his wife, his health, this weight thing, of course, trolls on the internet. But he keeps an upbeat, positive note about himself, and we all enjoy that. And he goes right after Boogie, and he's like, well, I'm not saying he's cheating. I'm just saying maybe he's cheating. And they're like, that's just as bad. I'm just alleging he's cheating. I didn't say for a fact.
I'm just postulating.
The thing is, so I just in the interest of being as accurate as possible, one, Wings also said Boogie's an inspiration, that he really likes him, that he's a good guy, etc.
There was a lot of backpedaling.
There was. And two, I'm like 99% sure Boogie himself has said, maybe on this show or maybe in his videos, that he's had moments of weakness, little imperfections here and there. Not that he's not on a diet. He is on a diet. You can tell in his success. But, we're all imperfect. I know I am on my diet. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the just random attack is what it seemed like. It seemed like the sort of ways that he'd randomly go after us every now and then. Like, but he's shooting.
To get a little bit of clarification, was this, like you said, an attack? Was this like like he was vitriolic towards Boogie, or was it like a couple of comments in passing?
I felt like it was more like loose lips and in the family of excuse making, right? And that is where Wings live. That's where he's born and bred. The excuse making. Nothing is his fault. Nothing's his responsibility. Nothing is his of his own doing. So when he says, "I'm going to do this," and Boogie's done this cheating, somehow it just tied into more like it fell into the family of excuses for me. I can't explain my line of thinking. And the sleep schedule thing to me is particularly unacceptable, right? He's like, my sleep schedule's fucked. Okay. Who amongst professional YouTubers hasn't had a screwed up sleep schedule at some point, right?
Kyle does every other week. He goes like cyclical.
Yeah. Look, so that's where Wings is going. He's like, by next week, I'll have come around to a normal sleep schedule again, and that is the window we'll use to schedule the surgery. Oh my goodness, Wings! Like the smallest amount of effort could get that corrected. You
don't need to correct it. See, here's the thing.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You need to fix your sleep schedule. If Monday morning you got to be at work at 8 a.m., you got to put in a full day till 5 p.m., and then you got to drive home safely, right? But if you're an adult man and you got some shit to do Monday, we can go with no sleep. You can just go with no sleep, right? You just be like, I've been up. It's 6 a.m. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to drink 2 cups of coffee. I'm going to get in the truck and drive to mama's house, right? You just do it. You just go and you're like, I'm pretty sleepy. Guess I'll just do what I've got to do.
Do you drive to mama's house or walk to mama's house? I'm confused.
He drives to mama's house.
Okay.
Well, he couldn't
he lives in mama's house.
To just set up.
He drives to where mama stays.
To just set up an appointment for this, I feel like you could do that all over the phone, right? He's already had consults, and so it wouldn't even be about like having to drive his mom's.
Call could get that done.
Like if he goes to bed at like let's say his sleep schedule is like truly effed up, and he goes to bed at 9 a.m. He could just set an alarm for like 1 p.m. Wake up for like 15 minutes, make the call, and then just hop back to bed.
Or
right?
this, let's say it's 6 p.m. and he feels the need to go to bed. Anyone who's lived this lifestyle knows he's waking up at midnight if he does that. He could have 2 cups of coffee and then go to bed at 11. And his sleep schedule's actually fixed. It's not that hard to do.
He doesn't do drugs, Woody.
The drug of coffee.
Okay.
I don't think he does drink coffee. I think that's something that he definitely frowns upon.
Get yourself a G Fuel. You'll get some caffeine, a little lead. You'll be all set.
He should get some pre-workout.
That's what's weighing him down right now. I'd be funny if he was like, well, I'm 460, but I think a good 8-10 pounds of that is from the lead from the G Fuel over the years.
I don't feel bad making fun of them, but because I really like the guys at G Fuel. I'm an asshole for bringing it up, but
we like them. We just don't like their poisonous product.
That's true. Yeah, you don't want to go crazy like Denethor cutting those tomatoes on lead.
I was telling Kyle before the show, I have seen things come in and out of what's healthy and what's unhealthy. Right? When cigarettes first came out, they suggested that the soldiers drink or smoke them. Right? Gives you something to do, smooths your nerves. In World War II, they were pushing cigarettes on everyone. Now they're unhealthy. Then I've seen eggs. They called them bad when I was a kid. Now they're a good source of protein. Who knows? Who's so sure amongst us that lead won't be an essential mineral in 2020? You act like you know everything about nutrition.
Lead is the only thing in the environment that naturally counteracts fluoride. That's why they tell you it's bad for you. Romans ate it all the time. They lived a long time, I've been told. Let's bring back lead.
That's true.
Yeah, I think the research is in on cigarettes, though, Woody. I don't think we're likely to see a big
back.
U-turn.
They started
It
as
turns
bad.
out those doctors from 1959 were correct. Smoke them.
Yeah, it was. I don't mean to go politics on it. It was actually, I think, during Clinton that they took on the cigarette companies for the first time because they were huge donors. And, you know, in the 80s, there was actually like confusion as to whether or not cigarettes were bad for you.
Yeah,
Everyone
but the companies
kind of knew.
knew in the 60s. The companies knew forever. They're like, we're hawking poison out there. You guys know that, right? Oh yeah. Nothing takes my mind about that poison we sell than nice smooth cigarette.